after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quick release on the RPO.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none.
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Running inside, it's Smothers. Here's a little room there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Throwing Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
You gonna hop on my screen, bro?
Manning to throw for it on 4th. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't.
You should have been taking notes, bro. Too late to watch film now.
Explain that one. 4th down and long. The percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Takes a hit as he fired. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
To throw, Manning. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. And he's dragged down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The run inside. It's Smothers. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no...
Goes high to pull it in.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. on the option. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Fires quickly. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 3rd and long. Arch Madness. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down. They'll go with Brown. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. This should be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Play action, C.J. Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams.
And I like the thought process of an offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Notre Dame right back to the line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Trying to blow his way in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the...
There he goes! He is in! Touchdown, Texas! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here's Carr to throw. Working that left side now. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Here Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
That's caught. It's Gilbert. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Carr from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Play fake. Carr. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing. Carr. Here's a heat. Inside the 35. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Irish needing just inches for the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on third down, Carr. Makes the grab on the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Oh, they're after him. A little screen to the running back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
Rushes on him. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? March is going to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Buckeyes taking this fellow top 10 team to the cleaners so far. We're not even at halftime, and it's looking like a one-sided affair. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Carr. It's complete on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Carr. He's got the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Stepping to the right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Running inside, it's Williams. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He might want another play. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. The run inside. It's Smothers. Nice move there. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Oh, better look out. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Here's Arts to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun. Manning escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Longhorns right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Manning on play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, starts.
Punt, and he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Carr to throw. The short hands. It's Gilbert. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And he makes the extra point. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking them right to the face.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Mothers. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions. Like, they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
That's caught. It's Townsend. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Manning. Under fire. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Manning. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
That really nice.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And they get him down short of the first down marker.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Here comes the heat. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Running inside. It's Mothers. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Manning to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Makes it past the marker. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Throwing, Carr. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Wide receiver comes in motion. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And here comes the offense on second down. The run inside. It's Williams. Maybe some room here. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Tight end now in motion. Manning with a play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Arch Madness. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a prop.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, maybe a double pass. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Carr. Punts it out of the air. Quick step and go. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They're still firing away even with this lead. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.